We know that perpetrators of sexual harassment and sexual assault will test boundaries, use alcohol as a tool to make somebody vulnerable, and isolate a person from their friends or from the staff.
So one thing with the isolation is that dudes will try to take away a girl's own safe space and safety, and they'll see that they're going to the bathroom and then just follow them there and then camp outside waiting for them to come out, and as soon as they come out they'll try to take them away, isolate them, and talk to them on their own, and that comes our responsibility to just keep an eye out on things like that and prevent it before anything happens.
Even as an employee here, sometimes people can try to use alcohol as a tool on you. As a bartender or even as a server, if you're the one providing the alcohol, they can ask you to take shots with them, and sometimes you feel like you have to at least entertain them if you're trying to make a tip.
For the longest time, we've talked about bystander intervention as though there is only one solution: to be a hero and do something directly. Yes, we know that doing something directly helps. Saying something to the person causing the problem or the person being hurt is effective. But we know that there are two other ways that work just as well. You can get other people involved, get a coworker, a manager, the friends of one of the people involved, and you can talk about something else, create a distraction, ask how everybody's night is going, ask if they need anything else. I want you to think about times when you have seen a problem happening and think about the things that you have done to interrupt and solve the problem.
I was behind the bar and I saw my girlfriend's friend come up, and I could tell she was drunk, and a guy was trying to buy her a shot. So instead of letting a bartender pull her a shot, I said Bella's looking for you, you need to go find her. And I pulled her aside, and she really wasn't. But I feel like you can do that with anybody. You don't have to know them. You're hey, so-and-so's looking for you. And if they want out of the situation, they're gonna be okay, yeah, I'm gonna come with you.
Behind the bar, we've noticed a lot, or a few times I guess, that a guy will go up and order a whole tray of shots for just one or two girls, and that puts them in a bad place to take most of them, if not all of them. So I've grabbed a manager or a door guy and said, hey, can you keep an eye on this girl and make sure she's all right? I don't want her to get in a bad situation after this.
We're working towards the long-term goal of culture change. To get there, we have to be having these conversations about active bystander skills and supporting each other every night of the week. When a new employee starts, what can you do and say to let them know that we believe in a safe night out for everyone?
One of the things I always say is, especially with barbacks coming in, is we have a responsibility too behind the bar to make sure everyone's staying safe. So it's not all just up to security. We have to be watching for people who are overly intoxicated, also for guys being aggressive towards women or vice versa, and to be able to alert security to it as quick as possible, and if they're not able to do it, be able to handle it yourself.
Having these trainings regularly for everyone who's working here is really important to show that everybody who's running the show, everybody who's part of the family, part of the team, really puts stock in the safety of our patrons. And not only are we workers, but we're also patrons a lot of the times too, and we want to be safe. And so just disseminating that information is really, really important to educating ourselves and others.